this just came. I backed this on Kickstarter. Sorry, I backed this on a French version of Kickstarter, crowdfunding site. A French one, a French-based, French language one. Which name I can't remember, and I will have to hunt for it down and put the link down below, because I did this last year. And all of the data was on my Nobody Here Facebook associated account, which I've deleted. So I will have to, yeah, find that site again and put that information down below. I will also find a bit more about the author, again, whose information are attached to my old Facebook account, which I've deleted. So this is Jo99. I'm not sure where that is. Tarot de Marseille, Premiere Edition. So this is the first edition. And then there's at the back. It is, the cardstock is pretty so-so, I guess. It's what you would call satin finish. It was not very high, only like, I don't know, I can't remember, 20 euro or 30 euro. Again, I will try to find that information and link that down below. So the box is a simple tuck box. It's just there. And I kind of ripped it as soon as I opened this, or maybe that joint is already quite weak, I'm not sure. So put that aside. The majors are black base there, and then all the rest are white, and the backs are the same. But as you know, the French or continental tradition often uses only the majors, and the full comes right at the end there. It started, or usually it starts with, and this one does, with the magician. Pardon the coughing. So that's, I think it's about time that we have traditions other than the Rider-Waite-Smith becoming the, or used as a foundation of a new take, of a new art or a new expression of the same infrastructure. Tarot is a fascinating thing. You have the foundation, and then you have the various visual permutation of its expression, and then that permutation permutes, if that's even a word, further into beyond just a visual translation of the 78 stories based on those framework, but then an interpretation of those stories. And so it's, as I've mentioned somewhere, tarot is really an extrapolation of extrapolation of extrapolation. I owe you that video, 1 of 4. I've only managed to do 1 last week. I owe you 3 more, and one of those videos is how I've seen tarot so far, and I'm going to attempt to do that next. As many of you know, I have returned to tarot content in July 2020 when this is filmed and posted. It's actually the end of July going into August where I am, 2020, and I am liquidating my tarot collection in 3 steps, and step 1 is currently listed on my collection for sale on Instagram. So feel free to follow me there to keep an eye out on what I am going to be listing next. This is Temperance. It's pretty standard. It's just like 2 others, I believe. One is by Victoria Dorchet and another one by, I can't remember. I will post the link to those Marseille-based modern take of the images at the end of this video. I hesitate to use the word clone. A lot of people say clone as in the cloning of the infrastructure. I get it. It's definitely not clones visually, but it's clone as in the images are basically a take on those traditional images with not much interpretation other than very minor parts like the forms of the faces or the colors, or like this one here, you could see that this particular one is a quote-unquote clone, or it is based on the type 1 Tarot de Marseille with a male figure. Or that's actually not a male figure, that's kind of, yeah, actually. If you look closely, I think this is androgynous, which is kind of cool, because the way with the cape, as soon as I saw the cape, the staff, and the leaves around the groin, I saw the type 1, which I believe to be male, but some people say that it's female. It doesn't really matter in the end. The type 2 has a distinctly curvaceous, more feminine figure with a shawl around her shoulder rather than a cape, which is the foundation, or very similar to the world card that most of us know today from the Rider-Waite-Smith expression of the world, or in Thoth it's called the universe. And then we have the Fool at the end. So just really quickly, the pips are going to be pretty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then we have the valet, we have the cavalier, queen, king, and then we have the cup. Sorry, it's a bit dark because the camera's picking up that sun, so it's darkening. Let me just turn the light on for you. Oh, the sun's there, look. There you go. And so we have, as tradition dictates, the particulars of this artist and creator. In the past, traditionally, the person who carves are quite different from the card makers themselves. So it's like one is the artist, the other one is the producer or the publisher or something like that. It's so there's Jo99, 2014, 2020. Sorry, Ladybird is my device is running out of battery, so I better do this quickly. I'm not associated or affiliated with the creator in any way. I simply like to support diversity in all sorts of forms and on a variety of different levels. In this case, I feel that there is the Tarot de Marseille is underrepresented in terms of its modern take on the structure, and so I'm more than happy to support. My own use of the images of tarot have evolved into favoring the majors only Tarot de Marseille, which has a more linear, simple artwork, which is a lot easier to use doing tarot the way I do tarot, which you can also find in this channel. I'll link a sample reading of how I use free flow. I'm sure there is a more proper term for it. I call it free flow, freestyle. I'll link that at the end of this video as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.